This is a really good question, and I can't wait to repeat this. This is from, I believe, Jake DeMeo. Why isn't there a school present in the scene depicting a recent graduation? Now, if you go back and you watch when Dylan Pickles is walking up that hill, that's what we in Leechburg call the hollow. And it is literally goes straight to the school. The Leechburg High School, the back of it at least, is right there. And I think you can see it in the background, I'm not entirely sure. But the road that he's on leads directly to an entrance to that school. So there actually is, in fact, a school right there where we were shooting. It's actually the same school that we have Mitchell eventually get kidnapped from. And somebody pointed out we were lucky that no one actually witnessed that and then called the cops.
Was that on a Saturday or a Friday?
I don't remember, but it was pretty guerrilla. Like all of our movies.
I want to mention that if you're going to talk about no present, which that would be at a graduation party, why would he be wearing the robe? But you got to think that why is he just walking up alone from his graduation ceremony on there's no family with him or anything? He's not. It doesn't make any sense to begin with. So
honestly,
why pick that as the thing to pick apart about it?
I was surprised we didn't get any questions of why is there a random French man who get?
Yeah.
Did people forget that we have Brandon Prentice dressed up with a fake mustache I drew on with marker? He answers his cell phone. He's like, "Oui," and then he gets clubbed in the back of the head. That's it.
And why is most of the victims look like Dylan? Yeah. The same guy.
We killed Dylan at least 4 times in that movie.
I'm gonna say 4.
Yeah,
at least.
But and we plan on killing him many more times. Dylan is a guy who I think is instrumental to our filming. He was our cameraman most of the time for the first Dice, and it's just really fun killing him. He's a trooper. He's up for anything. He's always so kudos to him.
He doesn't complain much.
Unlike Ray Delancey, who was a total diva.
Couldn't get down the hill.
He spent so much time trying to get down this hill because he's afraid of heights that he actually climbed up 30 feet higher than where we shot.
Which doesn't
We're not
make
allowed
any
to
sense.
swear?
I'd rather not. We can, but to be customary to our YouTube audience and reach a wider audience, why not clean up the language?
Here's a comment. It's one of you guys going, "Hollywood, your movies have impressed me so much. I can't even understand why, with a Y, you guys aren't there already." Well, that's because we make movies like of Dyson Men.
And I want to say, if that movie impressed you, you should see this little ditty called Avatar.
Yeah.
I think that might impress you with its special effects. And The Godfather, that may impress you with its acting.
But, yeah, we're not going to be in Hollywood anytime soon. But in the meantime, we're going to have fun blowing shit up. And we have, as far as special effects go, man, we're pumped for this next one because we got whole new tricks in the bag.
There's even, it's not in the script, but we're going to jimmy a car explosion in there. We have a special effect where it already looks like a car explosion. We just need a car to put in that spot.
It takes 3 seconds to add something to the script, which
exactly. That's the beauty of the script.
Yeah. This is a big one. I feel you should answer it. It's a question you've heard many times. Is Dr. Marlowe Amish?
See, that's a question that has been asked over and over again since the release of the first movie, and I can't answer it. And here's why: because we don't know. His backstory is mysterious. The audience isn't supposed to know if he's Amish or not, but in a future film project, we're going to do the origins of Dr. Marlowe, so you're going to find out if he is Amish or
I just want to point
Swedish
out
or whatever.
I want to point out that he looks Amish, speaks like he's Swedish, but the big thing that is a clue here is he has a mustache. All right, and Amish people don't wear mustaches; they think they're evil. But maybe that's because we were going for something. We have a very clear direction for these characters and where they're going to go and how they've became who they are. And in fact, now is as good a time as any to announce that we're doing 6 films. All right, and that might sound overwhelming to you, but the plan here is to make 3 Dice movies. All right, so that's Dice 1, Dice 2, Dice 3, and then we're going to do 3 spin-off origin sequel things.
And we're going to do a Gumshoe origin, Marlowe origin, and
kind of a sequel to
Dice 2.
There's going to be a spin-off to Dice 2 here, because in Dice 2 we introduce a new character that everyone is going to love, and we already know it's going to be a loved character, and we're going to really love doing things with this character.
See,
so we're going to do another
I was
movie.
going to say, I didn't want to say the name. I don't know if I want to spoil it or not yet.
Yeah, I mean, why spoil it? You guys are going to love it, though. I had a lot of fun writing it, and it's going to be a lot of fun to play. So, moving on, I heard recent rumors that you were planning on doing a film involving flying sharks. Would you lay this to rest or confirm it? We'll leave that to Roger Corman.
But I would say we'd like to do a movie like that.
Yeah.
We could make really shitty special effects and do a movie like that. But
We have a shark fetus. That's the extent of our shark stuff. We have a shark abortion.
we could film that thing up close. We could superimpose it on other footage and make it look like some Plan 9 from Outer Space type of movie, but that's just something we'll have to think about.
Somebody asked about getting autographs or whatever, and certainly for a fee of $20 each, we will.
Mine is 40.
40. Well, you're the star of the film. I'm just Igor, the goofy side character. 20 years from now, I'll be the one at Comic-Cons trying to get everything I can, while you're making the big bucks.
Seriously though, autographs
autographs.
are free. I don't think we're gonna mail them if you want them. But
Yeah, anyone who wants our autograph can easily get a hold of us to get it. I
Yeah.
think we're definitely not in the market for that. But so that pretty much covers most of the questions, if not all of them. There were a couple comments that I think were left out of this little page here from like Matt Grants and whatnot, like how he can't wait to see the shark abortion scene that we filmed with his girlfriend Lucky. Or ex-girlfriend, I guess you wanna call it now. And all I can say is, just stay tuned. We're definitely gonna release all that stuff real fast.
everything that was cut, just everything from the unreleased second movie.
We have other news here. We don't exactly have a website yet, but we do have a domain name. It's up to this guy right here if he ever wants to get the website rolling. But right now we're fine rolling off of YouTube. We have our Facebook page too, so it's like important everyone wants to join or to come and be a part of our stuff. Anyone who joins the Facebook page and participates with us with these video blogs and questionnaires and such,
We're
gonna give you credit in the film.
And we're not gonna right now tell you what those are, because to tell you the URL is just a lot harder than putting it over here, whichever side that is in the info for this video. So if you want the URLs, they're going to be right there. We're going to even put up the URL for the domain name, but for the domain that doesn't have a website on it yet, because eventually it will.
Yeah, there's nothing on it yet. I don't know. We've had that domain name for a while now. Just took a while to get anything kickstarted.
Yeah.
I want to say that we were just waiting for me to finish the script, to do some location scouting and all the other shit. But really, sometimes people can get lazy. All of us.
We're all guilty of that.
And but yeah, I'm really excited about this next movie. It's gonna be fun. A lot of you will be involved with it. Like I said, we're announcing now. We are gonna give everyone who makes any comments about this, any of the films, anyone who participates in our viral online campaigning, you guys are all gonna get mentioned there in the credits afterwards.
There's also some big news coming up about a band doing the soundtrack of Dice of Men 2.
Yeah.
Possibly a record label.
Yeah. So
These are things we don't want to.
we don't have all the information hatched out just yet.
No deals.
But,
they're signing up,
I do guarantee that Beforehead, our band, will have some track listings in the soundtrack of this next Dice movie. We have an actual, real touring and recording band. I'm in contact with them. We're gonna do some favors for those guys and put their music in the movie. Who knows who all's gonna watch our movie? You never know who's on YouTube one day and watches it. Can help those guys out a lot. I'm looking forward to working with them. So I think
that about wraps it up.
So just stay tuned.